Hello ladies, hope you're all alright. It's Wednesday, so that means Christmas card day. So I've brought this one. This is what we're going to make today. And as you can see, it's snowflakes. Okay, that is on there. So it's just a quick, simple and easy card. And all I've used is let me show you the card first. I have used smoky slate. It was the closest I could get to silver. And I've also used the shimmer white card. And it's lovely. It looks like, I don't know whether my camera will pick it up, but it looks like you've gone over it very finely with Wink Stella or something. It's just got a slight shimmer on it. Anyway, so that's the card we're using. You'll also need the Flurry of Wishes punch. And you're going to need both the small and the larger one. And all you do is double them up, lay them up on each other, alternate the points. And we're using the Flurry of Wishes stamp set, and I've used the Merry Christmas, and I've used Sending You a Flurry of Warm Christmas Wishes on the insert, and that's it. Apart from the silver 1/8 ribbon. And it's lovely and it's really soft as well. Okay, so yeah, that's our card. As you can see, I've got everything prepared. There's all my snowflakes, there's all my ribbons. So we're going to get on and we're going to make this card. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to stick all the inserts in. Make it easier for us, because that can be drying while we're working on the top. So we're just going to make 5 cards today, because I think when I do the 10 cards, I'm fussy about my cards, so I think it goes on too long. So we're just going to do the 5. So we'll get sticking these inserts in. And I've only used small inserts. Again, it's in the shimmer white card. Just get that a bit central. I don't know about you lot, but I think it's freezing. Well, it is here anyway. We've got the sea breeze and the sand and the salt is blowing everywhere, and oh, but it's absolutely freezing. I've got the coal violet. My poor daughter Steph, she's in bed sick at the minute. She's had this awful cough and she's been to the doctors twice. Now the poor child can hardly speak. So she's not in work, she's home and she's in bed. So no doubt we'll probably all come down with it. Normally once something gets in the house, everybody cops with it, don't they? So right, that's our last insert. Okay, so they can all be drying and we're going to work on the top now. And all we're going to do is a circle of snowflakes. Just a blob of glue. I would recommend wet glue because then if they're not spaced evenly when you're getting them on, you can move them. It gives you that movability time. So you're just going to go round, and I worked it out on my sample card. It took 8 of these snowflakes. I know, sad life, sad life. How many we've got? 2, 4, 5, 6. See, I told you you're gonna need that. Movable time. You go over there. You go there. Oh, might get away with 7 on this one. So, what you're aiming for? Oh, come on, stick. What is wrong with that? Just does not want to stick. You might know. So what you're basically aiming for is like a wreath shape. A nice set, and I just punched a load out. As you can see, I've got some spare ones there if you need to be. Just punched a load of snowflakes out of the shimmer card. And just stuck them all together, stuck a diamante in. Or basic rhinestones, whatever you want to call them. And you're just going to carry on doing that on all 5. For some reason my glue does not want to stick to this. We'll give that a little bit of time for the glue to settle and for it to stick. And we'll just carry on our 5 pieces. And it doesn't matter if they're not all the same because they're handmade, and you will never get 2 exactly the same, no matter how much you try and how good you are. But it's just something different, and I like the cleanness of the white on white. I think it's lovely, and you could always glitter yours up. I didn't think it was necessary with it being the shimmer paper, sorry, cardstock. And as you can see, like I showed you with the inserts, you can still stamp on it, and to be honest with you, it's lovely because it looks like the ink you've used is glittered, so it's absolutely lovely. Or you've gone over it with Wink of Stella. Give that glue time to grab. There I go. 1, 2, 3. Cut an extra piece. So yeah, so what have you all been up to? You're all getting sorted for Christmas or Halloween? My daughter's gone out and gone on my grandchildren. I have 3 grandchildren, 2 boys and a girl, and one of them is going to be Scooby-Doo. The youngest out of the boys is going to be Spider-Man. He loves Spider-Man. And the granddaughter's going to be Vampire Bat. That was it. So she's all sparkly and purple and black. And I'll put pictures probably up on my Facebook page. I always do every year, so. My eldest grandson started nursery. There in September, and he's absolutely loving it. I think he's loving just being away from the twins, to be honest with you. So there's 4 done. I don't know why I cut 6. Again, these will go in a box of 5. And what I might do is I might do a giveaway. The beginning of next month. And you may be able to win these 5 cards in a box with an acetate lid. That's if you want them. Next month is going to be a big month for me. If you haven't been over to my blog, why not? I'm going to be doing a series of 4 items as part of a design team for Poodle's Paper Crafts. I've already got mine done and just need to take photographs and watermark and what have you. Oops. But she gave us a hard one this month. So be sure to keep an eye on my blog. And also keep an eye on online shopping with Stampin' Up, as there is a couple of promotions coming up. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but they're really good. And there's some new bits and bobs coming out, and I think they're only for a limited time only. So keep your eye out for them. And I can't wait to get my hands on them. There's something I've been after for ages, and other companies have done them at ridiculous prices, and I just wouldn't pay it, to be honest with you. So all I'm doing now is sticking on our Happy Christmas at the bottom. Oh, Merry Christmas, sorry. Yeah, my daughters, I thought I was bad with Christmas. I decorate my home for Christmas on the 20th of November. I'm sure I've told you all before. That is my eldest daughter's birthday, and I have done that since the year she was born. But my daughter has had her house decorated for Halloween since I think the beginning of October. Definitely doesn't get it from her mother. So I'm just carrying on sticking these little sentiments on. And I've lost one, there it is. So yeah, don't think that you need a lot of supplies for batch making your cards. You honestly don't. And you see, once you get into the swing of it, like I could sit here all day now and do not that I'm going to. But I could. So now I've already gone ahead and I've tied my ribbons, and they're actually sitting on glue dots. I'll tidy the ribbons up as I cut them off. So I'm just going to stick them on. My shot even. I had to buy a light box to see if I can get better qualities of my pictures for my blog. I'll tidy them ribbons up in a minute, and we need to put some more rhinestones on the sentiment. These are just very clean, very simple. These glue dots are super sticky. Notice the way I didn't do the ribbons on camera, because I am terrible at tying ribbons. Awful. You'd have all been in hysterics. I'm all fingers and thumbs, and honestly I'm awful. Last one. And we'll add some basic rhinestones. Cut our tails. Ugh, can't even cut them. I think I must go through a whole reel of ribbon trying to do bows, honestly, and it ends up in that much of a mess that I probably end up throwing most of it. And I know there's all kinds of bow makers out there and what have you. See, even when I was younger, I used to struggle making bows. And do you remember the old afro combs? My art teacher told us to use afro comb to make bows. So now we're just going to stick our front on. And again, I'm using wet glue. Nothing, just basic wet glue. It's entirely up to you what you want to use. If you are going to use wet glue, try not to put too much on of it. Rinse it dry. And just put these tops on now. So yeah, from the 1st of November, please follow my blog. I think it's the first Thursday in November. That I can actually put it up. So it's melscraftyspace.blogspot.com. If you remember, I'll leave the link below. And you can follow my design team journey with Poodle's Paper Crafts. I was nominated at first, mentioning no names, but I decided to take it on anyway and give it a go. I'm not professing to be the world's best crafter by any means, or card maker or box maker or whatever. But I decided to give it a go anyway. I'm so glad that Sam picked me. So how many minutes are we on? Oh, we're not too bad, 25 minutes. After Halloween we have bonfire night, don't we? Over here, I don't know whether it's still the same over in England, but you have to have a licence over here to buy fireworks, and you can only use them for display purposes. Even the shops over here have to have licences to sell them, which is a good thing because there's so many idiots out there, you know, that do horrible nasty things, not just to children but animals and ill people, and it's scary, really scary. I mean, I've seen things, I've reported things that I've seen, to be honest with you, on Facebook, with animals and fireworks and what they done to them, and oh, it's awful, awful. But I'm very much an animal lover. Anyone that knows me knows me personally. We have, where we live, it's right on the beach, Torella Beach, Northern Ireland. You could probably Google it and find out exactly. And we have a load of wild rabbits, and I think I must be the only person that goes out and buys sacks of carrots to feed the rabbits. Yes, I honestly do that. Yes, I know I need help. So I'm just adding finishing touches, couple of basic rhinestones. Oh, come on. Just to our little sentiment there. I hope you've been following these cards and giving them a go, you know. I haven't seen anyone put any up yet. Unfortunately, with this stamp and punch, it's not in a bundle. You do have to buy it separate, and it's in the annual catalogue, not in the holiday catalogue. I think everything I've used today is actually in the annual catalogue, not the holiday one. But I hope you're all giving them a go, and I hope I am helping you with your Christmas. Just put one rhinestone on the inside. That's what I've done on my sample, just in the corner. I hope it is helping you out, ladies, because I know how stressful it can be, especially when you do make your own cards and stuff. If you do craft fairs and stuff, and you make your own treat boxes and all, and you know, it can be really stressful, especially if your children sign you up for a craft fair at their school. And you panic and think, oh my god, what can I do? You know, I hope this has given you some hints and tips, and you know, don't get stressed out. As I say, once you get started, it's just, you get yourself on a roll. It's just like a production line. So what I will do is, I haven't given you any measurements. So there's our cards. But what I'll do is I will put all the measurements on my blog. I hope you can see them. So that's our cards done, ladies and gents, because I know there is some gents out there that have started recently watching my channel. So thank you very much, and thank you very much for subscribing. If you do need any of these supplies and you do not have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, please feel free to run along to my Stampin' Up 24/7 shop, and you can order on there. If you would like to become a Stampin' Up demonstrator, please go to my shop page and click on join in the fun. The rewards are absolutely amazing. You'll be surprised. So yeah, that was just showcasing the Flurry of Wishes stamp set and the Flurry of Wishes punch. As I say, they're not in a bundle, you do have to buy them separate. And yeah, that's our card. And I hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gents, and I hope you give it a go and let me see what you come up with. So thank you very much, and bye for now. Bye.